having children is a beautiful thing. I can tell you, being a single father myself, that I get a certain sense of joy and just pride having my children. But let me tell you this, being a single parent is hard. I mean, extremely hard, because the people around me, the people around a person who has a child, they also have lives. Now, I'm saying that because today I'm going to be reacting to a video of a single mother. So I want you guys to join in on this conversation. Make sure you comment under this video. Let me know your thoughts. Now, let me go ahead and introduce myself, and then we're going to jump right into it. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel. So here we go.
Bro, being a single mom is literally the hardest ever. Like, you cannot do anything. I literally got like one side of my weights racked at the gym because I tried to work out, and they're calling me over the intercom to come get him literally after 5 minutes because he don't want to be with anybody but me, because I'm the only person with him. But you literally just can't do anything. I'm literally so exhausted from work like 90% of the time, so I don't ever get to do like a good like real work.
Hold on. Now when I'm hearing this woman cry, like the tears and the crying doesn't sound real. Like at first it got me, but now it's turning cringe. Like, ugh.
Workout, and I got up trying to do a workout this evening, and he don't even want to go to the kids club. This is like the third time I've tried to take him. He does not like to be with strangers, so it just makes it hard because I can't do anything. The only time I have help is when I'm working, but I can't ever do anything for myself. And the other parent just gets to do whatever they want, literally whatever. You can go hang out with your friends. You can work out, you can complain about how tired you are, but really, like, look at my life. Like, look what I have to do every single day. I hate even complaining about this because my mom.
Whoa. Whoa. We not gonna act like we didn't all just notice that. She went from to
Mom helps me a lot, and I have a nanny for my son twice a week, but that's while I'm working. I'm working 24/7. As an entrepreneur, my brain is in work mode 24/7, and I only have physical help while I'm working, and so it just makes it difficult whenever I need to do things for myself, like.
Enough. Listen, that was enough for me. I should have stopped it when she said she had a mom and a nanny that's helping her. That sounds like a lot of freaking help. I mean, think about it. Me being a single father, right? I have my sisters and my nieces, right? But they have lives of their own. So when I need to do something or when I want to do something, it's hard to make sure that our schedules match up to where they can go be babysat. So what I'm saying is, as a man, what I've had to do is I've had to adapt and, most importantly, have structure, right? I remember the days when my children were small, right? My daughter in particular, yes, she was a handful to deal with because she's autistic. But let me tell you this. I didn't really get out and do this crying in front of people, right? I made sure that I manned up and did what I needed to get done. I was a man. I made sure to get things done no matter what. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it was easy, but this is what I want you guys to think about, because when I say relationships suck, women act like they don't know what I'm talking about. But here is a prime example of what I'm talking about and what other men are talking about. Now, can you imagine what the father is actually going through? Because I can tell you, to me, this kind of sort of looks like postpartum. But wait a minute. there's more. First, let's start with the monthly period, which means every day her emotions are up and down, just like this, just like we saw in this video. No shame to her. I'm just telling you guys why I say adapt to what's going on, build up your confidence, and focus on what you need to get done. Now, back to her. We talked about the period first. Oh my gosh, if you've ever got a woman pregnant, now you're going to experience hell, okay? Hell. Now, right after the pregnancy, she has the child, you think you're done. No, you're not. Postpartum, which is this right here. Now, this can burst out at any point in time. And I mean at any point in time. As a human, as a person, there is only so much you can take. So let me say this. My heart goes out to her because it is difficult being a single parent. But it's also difficult being the person who has to deal with the difficult person. Now, I'm saying that because when you think about the father, oh, wait, I forgot one last thing. Right after postpartum, you think you're done once again, but you're not, because here comes menopause, right? So what I'm saying is, yeah, you think you're going to get a break. You think you're going to be able to deal with her, but you're probably not going to, because at some point in time, she will push a button. Now, I got to ask, what the hell was she thinking about when she posted this video? Like, what did she think she was going to see or hear or read in the comments? Like what was her mindset? Was she looking for attention? Was she looking for help? Was she was this just a cry for somebody to just run in and save her? Was she blowing the simp whistle? I'm asking because this woman is an attractive woman. So I know the simps are in her comment section, which is that validation. Also, if she's looking for attention, she most definitely got it. Again, I'm not mad because I've been in this situation. I have 2 children, but I'm telling you, this is a difficult thing to deal with, especially when it comes to women and children. But again, children are amazing. They're beautiful. You get to watch them grow. You get to see exactly what's going on, right? Like, oh my gosh, like seeing them go from little helpless babies to teenagers to children to teenagers that have an attitude. That's where I'm currently at. But I'm just telling you, it's a beautiful thing seeing them progress. Now, why is it so hard? Why is being a single parent so hard? Well, we've touched on it. But the main thing is, everyone outside you actually has a life, meaning they have things that they're doing and hopefully goals that they're looking to achieve. So they're not going to be able to wait on you hand and foot. Case in point, she has a mom and a nanny. So what is it that she's really complaining about? Because when I think about a parent being called over the intercom system, what that means is the child would not stop crying, which means that child is spending a lot of time with the mom, which makes sense when you think about why the child is crying. The child is crying because it doesn't know anyone else. It hasn't had to bond. It hasn't had to do anything with any other person. Now, let me say this. When it comes to a woman cannot raise a man. She can try, she can do her best. But the reason why a man needs to raise a boy is because the man understands that the other men are his competitors. The women may not think like that. In fact, there's women who don't think that other women are their competition. So what the man does is he gives the child, the boy, a realistic view of life as early as possible, because as a man, you know, once you get that competitive edge, you have the keys to becoming successful, because now you understand why you have to work so hard. But I have to say this. This woman only has 1 child. Me personally, I'm a single father of two. There are there are other single parents who have more than one child, more than two children, right? So it's kind of crazy to hear a woman complaining or responding like this after one child. I get it. It's tough. It's difficult, but this is responsibility. And guess what? That responsibility is your job 24/7, 365 days a year, which means, yes, there is no time off. Yes, we can talk about the child's father, but guess what? She decided to have the baby. And it is what it is at this point. Someone has to take on the responsibility. If she's the more responsible person, why wouldn't it be her? She didn't realize the responsibility that was going to come with having a child. Well, here it goes. You're just like the majority of us. You're learning on the fly. Now, the adapting that this mother has to make is going to directly affect her son. She has to do things that she needs to get done. For instance, if she's going to the gym to work out, well, why isn't she trying to go work out while the mother or the nanny actually has the child? That's not making sense, but maybe she was doing this because she was venting. I can understand venting because at some point in time, you got to get things out, but putting it on the internet is a bad idea. Just like putting your relationship on the internet is a horrible idea, because now not only is the woman receiving unneeded attention and validation, that attention and validation is going to buy into whatever thought process she's having, which means if she's wrong, she's going to be dead wrong now, because she's going to really soak up all of that energy that the comment section is giving her. Meanwhile, the comment section does not care about her. And if they care about her, they care about what they can do with her, meaning they want to bend her over. But she may not know this, or she may not care, or let's really play. Maybe she does know this. What does it mean for you, fellas? What it means is you must adapt. You must become the best version of yourself. That way, if the woman is acting crazy like this, then what do? You have to move on, because if you don't, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to end up catching a case. Right? I get it. You want to be there. You want to be that strong father, but you may have to be that strong father from a distance until she gets over this. Because as long as she's up and down, hot and cold, there is nothing you can do with her. There is nothing anyone can do with this woman. No one can do anything with a woman when her emotions are out of control, because she's going to push some buttons of yours. So I'm telling you guys from experience, you must work on your mind, especially in this situation, because this woman is going to drive you absolutely nuts. Okay. Now, after you work on your mind, how do you do that? You read and you meditate. After that, you exercise, right? Because now you're going to need to get that aggression out. The aggression, the energy, the emotion that this woman put into making this video, that energy is going to transfer to you. You're going to absorb that energy. Question is, what are you going to do with it? I'm going to tell you, exercise. Get it up out you as much as you can, because if you don't, you may regret it. Next, and this is the most important thing, if you don't pick a time to start investing, now would be the best time to start investing, because you can only start from the point that you're actually at. You can't worry about what happened in your past. All you can do is focus on the right now and start to plan for the future. So now, fellas, this is why I constantly say adapt to dating, because with these emotions that this woman is experiencing, what I can tell you is her being faithful in this point in time where women are not accountable, but they're sexually liberated. This may be the time where she goes out and cheat. This may be the time where she goes out looking for some type of emotional coping, right? She may cope with someone who just makes her feel good, right? And when they make her feel good, then she may end up right back in this same situation because she's spreading herself too thin. Again, being a single parent is difficult. I'm personally going through it, but I'm going through it with 2 children. This woman, she's only dealing with 1. So I can tell you, man, life is going to get rough if she can't get herself under control because the child is only going to get older. Now, I do have a question for you guys. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then share this video with anyone that you think this would help. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.